Check it here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we got the Scooka loaded up. We're gonna be diving on into Dr. Terrence, guys. So we're gonna see how this goes. Scooka is probably one of my most it's probably one of my most favored combinations. I definitely have the most fun with it. As far as the combination of Scorchers to Zookas, I kind of like 3-5, kind of like I like Scorcher Tank 3-5. Obviously, it's a lot different because there's a lot more stuff to keep track of and everything, but I feel like 3-5 is going to be better off than 4-4 because because with I find the damage of the extra bow to Zookas actually like makes a difference in like more so than another Scorcher would, because I mean, somewhat together, you can't really just let them run out like if you were doing an RZM attack or something like that. But yeah, that's kind of my reasoning for going 3-5 with it. Obviously the first couple stages do not matter, guys. So yeah, we'll see how this we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure exactly what the layout is for the stages 6 and 7, like the harder ones, but yeah, I gotta say, man, my like, I feel like I've just been radiating, like, onion stench and, like, powers today. Like, it's, oh my god. I woke up this morning and I literally felt like an onion. Like, it was so disgusting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, for the Beardaholic challenge we did on the weekend, I had to eat an onion yesterday as punishment for one of my, like, while I talked during one of my videos. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do. If it sounds disgusting, it is, for sure, absolutely, you're not wrong. But I don't know, I had a lot of fun with it. I don't think I'll ever eat an onion again. It was like really disgusting. Like I thought I knew it wasn't gonna be like enjoyable, but I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Like I was like all night I was like on the verge of like, oh, I'm gonna puke here. Like is this onion gonna stay down? Like what's going on here? So that kind of sucked. But I mean, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed it, or somebody did at least, other than the chicken. Okay, so now the shock launchers are going to be a pretty major focus, because as soon as the Zookas go in front of the Scorchers, obviously the raid is basically over with then and there. Again, doesn't really matter for stage 4. We can kind of get away with anything, guys. So we're just going to be kind of clucking on up, spreading our wings here. I'm going to finish this off with artillery and some critters. And yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how this goes. So Scooka is viable in operations in certain bases actually required. Like Scooka is, I think it's Ransom. That if you watch Crazy Turtle stream, he shows it sometimes. I've seen it. I saw a couple guys do it in my last task force. It's just such a cool looking attack. Basically, you get the Scorchers kind of up in the up around the core, and okay, we gotta focus here, guys. We gotta focus here. Okay. So we got the Scorchers running out in front exactly where we want them. So you can't really flare with Scooka. So the landing does make like a pretty massive effect on the overall attack. Because you mess up the landing and you get something like in range that you weren't really planning on, you're kind of gonna get roasted really quickly. So this is working out. Pretty okay here. So again, it's gonna come down to just what the stage 6 and 7 layout is. There's definitely the firepower there, but it just kind of depends. Like if we get a lot of shock launchers and like boom cannons and stuff, that's really gonna mess up the chicken stay, guys. So so yeah. But yeah, the ransom attack I was talking about, it's just really it's really interesting looking, because you get like you send the Zookas out, then you send the Scorchers in, and then you send the Scorchers on like the other side of the core, and they like block all the rockets on that side while the Zookas are behind it. I'll show it sometime soon, hopefully. This looks rough, guys. This looks rough. There's a lot of rocket launchers and boom cannons, and I don't like that, guys. Back. So we gotta shock that rocket. I can't really put critters anywhere because they're just gonna die instantly. Okay, we gotta shock up these boom cannons. Okay. Medkit quickly. Okay, so that rocket is done. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We gotta get through these boom cannons really quickly. Once the Scorcher goes down, I might be able to kind of fend off the splash damage with some critters. Because the good thing about the Zookas is they don't take much time to melt through everything, right? So even if they are exposed for a little bit, as long as I have some critters and some shocks, we can kind of just blast our way right through it, and it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, so I'm going to lose some Zookas there on the left side, but that's alright. We're going to have to sacrifice them for the good of the chicken, guys. Okay, so stage 6 goes down. Alrighty, so the big question, can we do stage 7 with Scooka unboosted, guys? That is the main question for today. We'll take a little peek here before we go ahead and hashtag chicken gem up the troops here. Oh man, wow. Okay. I don't see a lot of rockets on the left side, which is good. Okay. I'm kind of thinking we have to go to the right. There's no way around that. There's not a ton of boom cannons. There's a ton of cannons on the left, but I think it's doable, guys. I think it's doable. It might take a couple of hashtag chicken cracks at it, but I think we can get this, guys. I think we can do it. Alright, so we're diving on up the Skooks. Diving on up the Skooks. Where did Dr. Terrence go, guys? He's hiding from us. So we're diving back into Dr. Terrence. We got the Skooks loaded up. And I think I'm going to have to smoke the landing, which is going to be interesting. Okay, so I'm going to have to throw the girls out first. 2, 3, 4. Can we get the Zmod 2 smoke landing? I guess it doesn't matter because we have so many Scorchers. 2, 3. Oh no, we lost one Scorcher there in the back, guys. Okay. Alright, so he's going to get touched up by the boom cannons, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm going to go ahead and double smoke there. So I did that just to get them out of the range of the boom cannons. I didn't want to just throw them down because the shock launchers there. There's a whole mess of stuff in range there, guys. Alright, so something like that, I think. We need to get the Zookas behind the Scorchers as quickly as possible. The Scorchers have to get out front. I'm going to throw some critters down there and there. Oh, shoot. The flamethrower hit us up, guys. That's okay, though. That's okay. So I don't know. There's only that one rocket launcher on the left, which could end up ruining the raid. But I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm gonna be flaring back down here. I need to shock that mortar. Hopefully the rocket just stays on the Scorcher for now. The shock launcher is hurting us, guys. Okay, so we'll make our way ahead just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on now. Alright, the Scorcher's gonna go down. I think that shock launcher is gonna wreck the Zookas, guys. I don't know if this is doable with Scooka. I don't know. This is looking pretty rough here. Yeah. I think that's gonna done us for the first Scooka attack, guys. We'll try it once more. Maybe we'll go to the left and see if that's. I don't see how, honestly. I did waste a ton of GBE. When I smoked them on the right side, I kind of wasted a lot with all the shocks and like the medkits and stuff. So I guess we could try going out this way. I think what I'll do first is take down the shock launcher and that boom cannon there, and then I can kind of like use my shocks more strategically instead of just kind of like throwing them out right in the middle and like hoping that I get what I want. Okay. All right, so. Alright, so we're going to put Scorcher there, a couple Zooks here, Scorcher there, and the rest of the Zooks. And I'm going to be throwing a shock out like that, and like that, to keep those boom cannons down, guys. And we're going to just try to kind of carve our way up the middle. Those machine guns shouldn't really bother us too much. Now there is a lot of cannons here, which is kind of going to be, the biggest problem, I think. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these two right here. But yeah, you see the cannons are just ripping through the Scorchers. Okay, can we flank right? Do we have any Scorcher left? There's just too many cannons. There's way too many cannons up this way. Okay, so can we salvage this, guys? Can we salvage this? Once that rocket goes down, maybe. I'm gonna throw some critters up there. Hopefully the Scorcher can clear those boom mines for us. I'm gonna throw some critters up there in the mix again. Oh, the Scorcher missed one of the boom mines. That's gonna hurt. I don't see it. I don't think this is gonna be possible. We did get very close this time though. We got. I'll throw the medkit down. Yeah, there's just gonna be a couple too many single shot things left here, guys. Unfortunately, because once this machine gun goes down. Oh man, that was tight. That was very close, guys. That was very close. Okay, so I think that's going to wrap it up for the Scooka, and we're just gonna bring out the Warriors, guys. We gotta just bring out the Warriors. It's time. We don't have that many hashtag chicken diamonds to mess around with today, guys. So we're just gonna bring out the Warriors, get a couple smacks in, get a couple pokes in, get in, get out, and take our dark crystals and send Dr. Terrence home packing, guys. Back. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna come right up the gut here. I'm gonna flare right about here, and I'm thinking this should be fairly simple, guys. Fairly straightforward. I'm gonna launch the Warriors out there. A bit of a staggered smoke just to kind of help with the landing delay. And I'm gonna flare up to this flamethrower first, and that's just to keep them in a straighter line. Because if I had flared right onto the HQ with the Warriors, guys, they would have done like a really wide kind of run towards it, and we want to try to avoid that if possible, guys. Okay, so we're going to be shocking. Bang, bang, bang. Critters out. Medkits down. Artillery in. And is this shock launcher touching us? I did not think that was going to be in range, but boom! Does not matter, guys. Does not matter. Stage 7, Dr. Terrence goes down. Back! So I guess Scooka wasn't in the cards today. Maybe I could have done it, but I didn't want to mess around and waste any more diamonds than we needed to today, guys. So as far as this task force and operations go, that happened again. The Hammerman house was the Dr. Terrence house. I don't know what is going on there. But as far as the operations go and this task force, I know I said I wanted to stay here for a long time, but I can't double up right now because like you see the time there. It's like the operations switch in like the middle of the night for me, so I'm unable to double up, which kind of sucks. So I think I'm going to be looking for a new task force. No idea what size or anything like that just yet, but yeah, if you have any ideas or suggestions, let me know that down in the comments, guys. We're going to be collecting up the daily reward and the diamonds right there. And that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.